First of all, I'm John Simpson, and I brought Toya, my father's banjo that I grew up with. And my father, he didn't make an entire living on that banjo, but he did weekends at the local night spots in Zanesville, Ohio. And I just had fond memories of that banjo and him playing it in the house and making different kinds of sounds. And my sisters would always have a singing group, a trio or a quartet, depending upon how many sisters were home at the time. And they would travel around to the local churches and do performances on the weekend. And so I've done research on that particular banjo. It's a Gibson model, ETB 150. And I wanted to find out as much information as I can. I've done research, and my research tells me that it was one of approximately 112 that were built by the Gibson Company in the late 30s. So it's getting close to 100 years old. And so I've asked Toya, who I trust and appreciate her photography work, to take some pictures, because I'm going to send them to the Gibson Company to see what information that they can provide. So I always enjoy talking about that banjo and my father, because it was a big part of my growing up. So we'll see what happens, and we'll let you know. Growing up in that household, everyone sang or played an instrument, but I always liked music. And I remember the first time I bought my first stereo equipment was in college. And that's a long story related to that. Anyway, so when I got out of college, I got me a part-time job as a DJ on the local radio station where I was living. And from that point on, this was early 70s. And from that point on, I still have all of the albums that I've collected. And I've added CDs and VHSs. And I still have all of that music. And the only thing I need now is a new needle for my turntable. Because at the time, I bought that turntable in Dayton, Ohio, and it was a top-of-the-line turntable, so I haven't gotten rid of it. And I have all of the LPs I've ever bought, and I have them in alphabetical order. And so I just love music. And so I want to be able to reach back and play some of that music that I've collected. I have reel-to-reels of my radio show, if I can find the reel-to-reels. I've done some TV work. I used to be the weatherman on the 6 o'clock newscast. After I leave my regular job, I would go straight to the TV station and do the 6 o'clock weather. So that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. And in December of this year will be my 75th trip around the sun. So I'm happy to be here and happy to still be enjoying life. We good?
We're good.
We good?
Thank you so much. I love that.